few weeks back, I made a video about the biggest Hall of Fame snubs. At the end, I asked you guys who I missed, and the most popular response was Lou Whitaker of the Detroit Tigers. It made me curious, so this video is me trying to figure out where I think Sweet Lou ranks all time. Whitaker was drafted as a third baseman by the Detroit Tigers in the 5th round, 99th overall in the 1975 MLB June Amateur Draft. In rookie ball that year, he only hit .237 in 42 games, but the next year, in 1976, Whitaker was the league MVP of the Florida State League for the Lakeland Tigers, Detroit's single-A farm club. In 1977, Whitaker was told he would be changing positions from third base to second. He moved up to Detroit's Double-A club, the Montgomery Rebels. It was in Montgomery that Whitman would form a defensive duo up the middle with future Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. After the two helped lead the Rebels to a Southern League championship, both players were called up to the big club. 1978 would be Whitaker's first full MLB season, and he hit the ground running, hitting .285 with a .361 on base. Whitaker was the AL Rookie of the Year, earning 21 of 27 votes over runner-up Paul Molitor's 3 votes. For his first 4 full MLB seasons, Whitaker hit 12 home runs before hitting 15 in 1982. His slugging went up nearly 60 points from his previous best season. His F-WAR of 6 in 1983 was the highest of his career to that point, helped by his 40 doubles and 12 home runs. Whitaker won the first of his 4 Silver Sluggers and the first of his 3 Gold Gloves. Altogether, Whitaker and Trammell played 1,918 games together, a record that seems destined to remain unbreakable. Whitaker was an All-Star in 1979 and for 4 straight years between 1984 and 1987. That's a peak with 3 straight Gold Gloves in 83 to 85, 3 Silver Sluggers, also 83 to 85, and the 4 All-Star Game appearances. Alan Trammell was elected to the Hall of Fame in 2018 by the Modern Baseball Era Committee. Trammell was a 6-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glover, and 3-time Silver Slugger winner. He was also the World Series MVP in their 1984 win. Trammell's F-WAR of 63.7 was a bit below Whitaker's 68.1. In his Hall of Fame speech, Trammell mentioned he thought Whitaker would get in one day as well.
And my hope is someday you'll be up here as well.
An opinion Whitaker has openly expressed himself.
And when it happens, and it should happen. That's the thing. I know I'm a Hall of Fame caliber.
A quick look at Hall of Fame second baseman. A few players stand out. 7 of the 8 players with a higher WAR than Whitaker are already enshrined. But look who he's ahead of. Craig Biggio, Roberto Alomar, Ryne Sandberg, and 2026 Veterans Committee inductee Jeff Kent. Let's put these resumes side by side and see how Whitaker stacks up. First up, Craig Biggio. They're tied in on-base percentage. F-WAR goes to Whitaker. WRC plus, Whitaker by a bit. Neither have an MVP. Biggio's got a couple extra All-Star appearances and an extra Silver Slugger and an extra Gold Glove. Biggio was a 3rd ballot Hall of Famer, getting 82.7% of the votes, getting in 2015. To me, these resumes are pretty similar. Next up, Roberto Alomar. Close on base percentage with Alomar getting the nod. Exact same WRC plus. Alomar, of course, went to 7 more All-Stars and won 7 more Gold Gloves. But despite all the extra All-Star appearances and Gold Gloves, Whitaker had a higher WAR by 4.5 wins. Alomar received 90% of the votes on his 2nd ballot in 2011. Third up, Ryne Sandberg. Whitaker has a higher on-base percentage and WRC plus, but Sandberg has an MVP, 5 more All-Star appearances, 3 more Silver Sluggers, and 6 more Gold Gloves. Again, despite all the hardware, Whitaker's WAR is 7.2 higher, nearly 1 MVP level season gap between them. Sandberg got in on his 3rd try with 76.2% of the votes in 2005. And the last comparison, the newest inductee to the Hall of Fame, Jeff Kent. Whitaker, slightly higher on base percentage. Kent, slightly higher WRC plus. Kent won MVP, and they both have the same amount of All-Star game appearances and Silver Sluggers, and Whitaker has 3 Gold Gloves to Kent's 0. And Whitaker crushes him in WAR 68.1 to 56. Yet Kent got 14 of 16 votes from the Veterans Committee to get in. In 2020, Whitaker received only 6 of 16 votes. Make it make sense. Whitaker has the numbers, but not the matching hardware. Guys like Ryne Sandberg racked up the right trophies and get in easily, but despite 3 fewer Silver Sluggers and 6 fewer Gold Gloves, Whitaker generated more value. So obviously the looks test missed something. And for now, the voters are overlooking a second baseman who absolutely belongs in the Hall of Fame. Until that changes, Sweet Lou might be the biggest current Hall of Fame snub aside from the steroid era. I hope that gets rectified soon. What do you guys think? Should Lou Whitaker be in the Hall of Fame? Is someone else more deserving? Let me know in the comments.